Morning. I'm heading off a bit later than I expected to. It's around 20 to 8. I said I was going to head off about 7 o'clock, but I ended up in the shower later than I thought I would, and I ended up, just dragging my feet, so I do apologise. Hopefully I can get out there by 8:30, and hopefully I can go in there, get it done, and get home by lunchtime. Alright, I'll see you when I'm on the trail. So I'm here at Mackenzie's flat now. Excuse me. Got here a little later than expected, about quarter to 9. Didn't really account for rush hour coming through Bacchus Marsh, so it kind of got a little bit backed up there. But doesn't matter, we're here now. And I sort of might have said a few choice four-letter words on the freeway when I realised that I kind of forgot the maps. So I'm pretty sure that I left excuse me, the map to Lerderderg Gorge on my dining room table at home. So I'll check the map that we've got here at Mackenzie's flat before I go, and hopefully that's enough. But either way, this is going to make for a really eventful trip. Thankfully, I tell a big fat lie, because rather than trying to turn you around there, I put the map in my bag last night, thinking that this would happen. Crisis averted. I will, however, leave the map in there with my machete. I'm not quite sure what this terrain's going to be like, whether or not I'm going to need to bushwhack. So I've got the same machete that I brought out to Mirrabul Falls with me, which is my Gerber Gator Sawback Junior, as well as my one of my Muelers at my hip. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's my fat guts. I'll turn the camera around, actually that might, no, that won't work. I don't think I can. Okay, doesn't matter. This might work better. This one here. You can see the Mueller logo on it. It's one of my favourites. But anyway, so I wasn't quite sure what the terrain was going to be like, so I thought, err on the side of caution. I'll bring a machete and a large knife. Fingers crossed I don't need to use them. Alright, I'll see you out there. These are some seriously old track signs. From what I can see, they're designed to be waterproof, because the water levels here do rise quite a lot, actually quite significantly. But they have quite a lot since the last time I was here. But last time I basically came to Graham's Dam and turned around. This time I'm going to do the circuit, which I know I'm going to regret afterwards, but who knows, or I might regret it while I'm doing it. In the meantime, I'm going to stop here for a little bit, have a cuppa, maybe have something to eat and move on. I know there's animals in the area because I just heard there are either a couple of kangaroos or a couple of wallabies just up on the hill, just up there. But my eyes unfortunately aren't keen enough to catch them. I'll bring you back while I'm having my cuppa, alright? Alright, that was lucky. I just want to say, for ages, I actually put off getting walking poles because I thought they were quote unquote poncy. But if I hadn't had them on that river crossing back there, I probably would have been going in the drink, which cold as it is at the moment could have been disastrous. I mean, I'm fairly warm at the moment because I've been walking, but if I hadn't been, ow, fuck, sorry. If I hadn't been, I would probably, I'd probably be very, very cold, and my hands would still be numb like they were further down the track. So, just want to say, for $8 a piece, really valuable piece of kit. Alright. I'm going to take a little break, make a fire, and enjoy this beautiful little bit of scenery we got here. It's a really amazing spot. So I'm down here at Graham's Dam at the moment, waiting for the water to boil. Just going to have myself a quick cup of coffee, let the fire die down and then kick on. I've just got my little wood gas stove that my wife ordered for me off eBay. Thank you very much, darling. It's amazing. It's a very, very cheap bit of kit. It was only about 20 or 30 bucks. But I tell you what, when you can't light a fire because there's no fire pits about, it uses very, very little wood. As you can see here, those are just a few twigs that I've collected. And the wood that I've actually got in there at the moment is a lot smaller than that. I've got a lot less than that. I'm not sure if it's still burning. Yes, it is. And it's very, very efficient with the fuel. And as you can see, that's only been on there a minute or two. And she's already starting to boil. But this is just absolutely beautiful scenery. And I'll tell you what, if you're going to have a coffee, there is no better place. Just boiling some river water on there. As you can see, that river water is just crystal clear. Absolutely crystal clear. It's absolutely fantastic out here. It's absolutely beautiful. Alright, I'll see you in a little bit. I'm always talking about the idea of leave it as you found it. And I like to practice for a fridge. So, in case you can't already tell, this is the area that I have my fire right here where my foot is. It's completely covered over. There was barely anything anyway. That's the wood that I didn't use. So I was able to boil about 1.5 litres of water for a cup of coffee. Toss the rest back in the river. And now I'm going to kick on and do the circuit. It's now 11:15. Might be getting home later than I thought. I'll see you soon. Well, that was a bit of a disappointment, really. I got to Graham's Dam, no problems. Made my coffee without too much of an issue. And then got about halfway up. I'm going to call it a mountain. They're calling it just a circuit walk. It's a fucking mountain. It's huge. It's basically all uphill like that. I got about halfway up and my legs just gave out and gave me a great big FU, so I turned back. And essentially, it got the better of me, unfortunately. But lesson learned. Keep going with my physical fitness, and hopefully next time it won't get the better of me. It's what I get for essentially taking a good 6 months off from any physical exercise and trying to tackle a really difficult walk so soon. So I'll keep plugging over winter and hopefully come back again around October-ish, maybe November, the start of summer. I want to come back before snake season, so it'll probably be more like August-ish. I've got my son's birthday in September, so I don't really want to be taking any time off around there. I don't think my wife will be exactly impressed by that. But basically, this is my first failure again in quite a while, so it's a little bit disappointing, a little bit bummed out. But finally, one positive, I finally got a coffee while I was here on the trail. I finally got to boil some water and have my coffee, so yay, I was really pumped about that. But I'll definitely be coming back, and even if it's just a trip to Graham's Dam, boil some water, have a cuppa, have something to eat, maybe hang out in the hammock for a little while and, you know, not really do too much serious hiking and just sort of hang out in the bush for a little bit, then I'll do that, because it really was I've had a really good morning out here. It's been fantastic. I've had a lot of fun despite the failure, but it's all part of the process. So thanks for coming with me, and I'll see you next time.